Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Farm, Thinking Right, out here in the book. I got so much stuff I'm trying to get to y'all, so I gotta calm myself down. Everyone look, I want to give that. So I got a good lesson for you today. It's called The Essential Elements of Spiritual Discipline, aka for self-mastery. These are things that you need to practice. I'm gonna break it down for you. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receiving them. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is where right through mental and spiritual discipline practiced daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going? Let's get there together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, it's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe or think that they know, dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers? Know thyself. And to Maya, be true. If you're going to practice the Maya philosophy, right thinkers, let's talk about these the essential elements or guidelines for spiritual discipline, aka for self-mastery. I'm going to give you, it's like 19 things I'm going to give it to you. 19 rules, so to speak, or guidelines, whatever you want to call them. But there's 19 elements, they call them, that's essential for self-mastery. How about that? Okay? Mastery of self. This is what our goal as right thinkers. Our philosophy is to get self-mastery. Mastery of self consists not in an abnormal dreams or I had a dream I didn't know. No. Those are visions and fantastic imaging or living, but in using your higher forces against your lower, that way escaping life's pains of what your lower by vibrating on the higher frequency, so to speak. Raise your consciousness, do the right thing, live better. When we doing sneaky and deceitful things, you can't have good luck. Trust me, I know that. Our favorite saying, if it wasn't for bad luck, we had no luck at all. So what'd that tell you? What'd that tell you? All we had was bad luck. Why? Because we were doing bad things. I didn't get the concept then, but now so look how stupid and ignorant we was to what we was doing. How you think God can bless you if you're doing wrong? So all y'all casino goers, all y'all bettors, stop bringing God to y'all nonsense. Well, you can do it, but he ain't gonna answer. What about that? So if you get it, it ain't cause that he did it. No, don't get that to him. He don't want that credit either. Trust me. All right, let's go. He don't want that smoke. Don't give me fabricated stuff that you're gonna give it to God. No, that ain't blessing. You got lucky. Ain't a chance. Happens. Moving on. I just gave you the Egyptian proverb. Now, let's go. Number one. These are things that you need to understand for self-mastery. Again, these are guidelines. Number one, be virtuous at all costs. Why? Virtue is the road to immortality. That's why. And these are all philosophical concepts that all you have to do is practice and emulate them and you'll know for yourself. It's all just words until you make them happen. Having knowledge of self and not implement it is no different than being ignorant of yourself. Okay, so if you got it, you get it to use it. God give you gifts, and if you don't use them, he take them away. Moving on. Physical exercise. I'm not a physical fitness freak, but I'm into physical fitness daily enough to what? Keep the body in motion. Keep it active. If I don't work out, my body's stiffing up. I'm like, man, yeah, if you take, man, a day or two off, that break that routine, that's not healthy. Once you get that rhythm going, it's like riding a bike. Once you get it going, you just keep going. That's all. And you ain't got to do a whole lot. Trust me, I deal with the old heads. They smart. Physical exercise. Your body is your temple for your spirit. Again, you can make it a temple, you can make it a prison. Your choice. Again, this means choice, okay? In any and everything in life, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand that. So now you are the deciding factor in all the choices that you confronted with in your life. Good decisions, you rewarded with a blessing. Bad choice, bad decision, you get to suffer the consequences, whatever that is. That's every individual's different concept, understanding, and your situations be different. That's hence individual, you, in your situation. Keep it healthy. Keep your body, your physical body healthy. Now, through what? Daily, here's the caveat right here. I love it. Moderate exercise. I'm not going there and trying to be Johnny Atlas and pick up the heaviest weight I can find and see how much I can do. Man, you got to be crazy. Oh, I'm just young. Okay, I know I don't do none of that. I do moderate exercise, like I said, just to keep the body in motion, which will balance the energies that's in the body. They need to be activated, such as in the Hindu, Indian, Hatha yoga concept, or the Chinese, they call it Qi. Kai Chung or Chai Kung or Tai Chi. Again, keeping the body active. The chakras, keep the body moving. Okay, body in motion stays in motion. All right. Number 3, breathing. I keep explaining to you. I watched a whole hour-long show about the breathing techniques. Why? We think just inhale and exhale. No. If you get a rhythm, if you understand the techniques, you can do a whole bunch of other stuff within your own body, just with pushing the oxygen around, okay? Controlling your chi, as they call it. But breathing properly produces health by what? Proper distribution of what they call Rasekhim, life force, or chi and prana, develop spiritual vitality. Again, it's all inside you. You see them guys? That's a breathing technique to move the chi through the body, to keep the energy flowing. You see them guys, them old guys, them guys 80 years old, they still just rhythm. They still, everything is fluid, everything is motion. Why? Because they moving the body, keeping it what? In motion. They not acting all butt up. Nope, they're real smooth with it. Okay, it's personal. Moving on. Number 4. A lot of people got a problem with this one. Silence. 2 hours a day. That's going to take a lot of us out the ballpark. Why? Some of us just feel the need and have desire to run off at the mouth, even if they know what they're talking about. I got a personal pet peeve. If I don't know, I ain't saying. Simple. I can't talk about or tell. I got a problem with that. Okay, so I'm big on that. But to be able to be quiet for 2 hours, some people can't pull that off. And the admonition of the soul. Why? Too much talking and not enough listening. It's perfect, because I'm sitting there saying, I'm so tired of hearing a bunch of ignorant people talk. I listen. How I know they're ignorant? From what's come out their mouth. I can tell. My discernment tell me, this is, but I can't be disrespectful. Okay, it's like seeing your friend drowning. They splashing and they struggling, and you can't help them. That's not a good feeling. You feel me? And I cringe when I'm around people. I'm just listening, saying, "What the?" Yeah, I got to grit my teeth and let it go. So that's how I feel. Why? Because your mind is fond of what? Indulging in debates. Just whatever comes to mind. They want to have argument. They want to have an argument about any little thing, and it's mostly nonsense. Okay, but you curtail its opportunity. Okay, to develop your impure thoughts. How? By keeping it quiet The ignorant negative thoughts, keep it to yourself. Nobody will ever know. But by keeping it quiet and thinking what? Before you say anything. That's my personal pet peeve. I'll take that pause to think before you open the pie hole and stuff start coming out. Example. Okay. Now, if you examine your thoughts and decide if they are pure, meaning spiritual, meaning of divine or something righteous and good, or if they are from what? Your beastly lower nature, your own personal wants and desires, aka your ego self. If you go through life satisfying that ego, you're going to have a bunch of broken-hearted people, disheartened people. Why? Because you're going to do just what you want to do and move on. When you get yours, you're done. That's it. You satisfy yourself, and nothing comes to those people but what? Heartache, pain, and misery, frustration, and death. Oh, you're deaf to you. Sinners, you're dying. Why? Because personal wants, your personal wants and desires of the flesh must submit to what? The law of Maya. What's that? Balance. No matter what you want, it should be done moderately and in balance. Everything. You can't pick and choose when to serve God. You can't pick and choose when you want to be righteous. You either do it all or don't do none. Why? Because if you go at all, you're good. Anything less than that is a waste of time. That's why. Simple. If you can't surrender, if you can't bow, act, whatever y'all want to call it, to your higher self, you ain't never going to get nowhere. All you want to do is pleasures of flesh, money, fame, stay here. Why? Because when you submit to the law of Maya, that's all the necessity. It's necessary, what? Or to do just what? Excuse me. Go back. When you fulfill your desires and submit to the Lord by not doing the things, submit to Maya. Maya, are they necessary or do I just want? You ask yourself, is it necessary or do I just want it? Again, your decisions. Do I do it for the right reason? Or I do it because I want to? Your choice. Otherwise, your desires will rule your life. Your emotions, your cravings, all the stuff that you can't get control over because you weak-minded or you ignorant of certain things, you're going to give into that. And guess what? You always got to pay the consequences for those ignorant actions. Don't make a difference. And you will never attain peace of mind. Simple as that. Without these things, you can't have what you trying to get to. Okay? And peace of mind, you ain't going to get it with not doing those things. Number 5. 4 was a rough one. Study teachings. When? Get them daily. I study every day. You ain't been to school? No, I don't need school. I don't need a teacher to tell me if you're not self-motivated. If you need somebody to motivate you, you're going to have problems. You should want to. It's called aspiration. Y'all call it aspirants because you're aspiring. I'm not making you do nothing. You're aspiring. So I'm here to teach those who aspire to want to be better. That's it. Let me get to number 5. And all about what? Studying the teachings. When? Daily. I'm here every day. Study the teachings, learn them, and take time in silence or in a study group, if you prefer, setting, but to think about them, reflect on them, and or discuss them as they pertain to your life. Not a bunch of gossip and nonsense. Talk about something that's relevant. That's all. Keep it relevant. I could care less what Sally didn't do. I could care less about Jack. Man, that don't mean nothing to me. Who won the football game could care less. We got some life stuff that we can talk about. There you go. You want to talk about God? Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, see? That's why I don't mix with some good people. And if you ain't studying and learning, I don't want to mess with you. But what's this? You had to be around people so you could discuss things pertaining to your life. And more important, the community in which you live in. The world and the cosmos. People say, you here, you trying to educate the world? If I could, I'm just educating who I want to get knowledge of themselves. That's what I'm here for. Them, not your haters. Moving on. Number 6. Listen. And that's a problem for a lot of us. A lot of my people, they want to be heard, they want to talk, but they got a problem listening. And that's the first law to understanding and getting enlightenment and learning. You got to shut up and listen to somebody who know what they talk about when they're talking. Listen, keep your ears open to the words of wisdom. Right there, somebody who know what they're talking about. You last person should talk about people talking. All you do is talk. Really? Okay. Always be willing to listen. You ain't never heard me not listen. But if I'm doing the talking, I ain't got to listen. Why? I'm doing the teaching. When I'm on this program, this platform, I'm doing the talking right here, Bobby Louie. Okay, so I had that problem with listening. I read the comments and the information, but I don't have to listen. Why? I'm the one talking. I'm the one teaching. You should be doing the listening. That's my point. And watch this. Listen. Why? To accept the truth. If you don't trust what I'm saying, don't believe what I'm saying, I ain't your man. Why? You got to trust that I'm telling you the truth. Even if it seems, and it's going to be contradictory to what? Some of your old teachings that you had accepted as the truth. All my religious people, I understand, I could care less, but that's a concept that you got to deal with, not me. And until you attain, you ready? Heartshood, Christhood, spiritual enlightenment, Nihas, whatever you call it, until you attain it and do the thing that will make that attainable for you, you will not know the real, complete, and absolute truth. Why? Because only when you become Haru, that's the better you, your higher, your alter ego, are you able to see things with what? God's eye, aka the third eye, the pineal gland, open up in your inner vision to see yourself. That's why. And the truth is in you, can only be seen from the perspective of God. The spiritual eye can see the spirit. These two eyes can't. So just the eye that sees all. That includes the spirit conceptually. Get it? Let's go. I see. I get the clock now. I'm going to move on. I ain't going to make this whole lesson. Reflection. That means thinking. That means taking consideration what's been said to you, what you read, whatever you're doing. Reflect on it. Give it some thought. Ponder it. Kick it around. See if it makes sense. Think about the teachings. I should just stop talking and read the definition. All right. Every time you read or hear them, again, give it some. Don't just. I hate people just blow through stuff. Don't waste your time. Don't even do it. Why? You didn't get nothing out of it. Speed reading. Save me with that nonsense, okay? But these are all little side tricks, ways to play with your mind. Get the information. Reflect on the information, meditate about it, and then you implement it. That's the truth right there. And if it works, that's the truth. If it don't work, it's a lie. Simple. Like a message. If the messenger has a good message, y'all love the messenger. Cause of the message? No. Just deal with the message. Why? Because when you get a bad message, you don't like the messenger. It don't go that way. That's not the option. It's all about the message. Be it good or bad. Don't worry about the one who delivered it. Worry about the damn message. Sorry, I don't know how I got there. But where I'm at, reflecting. Yeah. Thinking about all the things you learn. And it sometimes take a while. It'll take a while for you to but fully understand and accept by your mind. That means you need to try to comprehend it, compartmentalize it, and understand it. You can't use a tool or a weapon that you don't know how to. It's useless, like a gun with no bullets. You can't do nothing with that. Number 8, one of my favorites, meditation. I've been big on meditation. I just let it go by because it's a way of life for me now. I was big on meditation, man, 5-10 years ago. Why? It was fascinating to me then. Now it's just, it's old hat. It was a rabbit hole I went down a long time ago. But meditation. When you personally are able, you ready? To still and quiet yourself in the room or any other location and now begin what? the daily practice of what? Meditation. Once you start, you got to go. You got to continue. Why? That's the only way you're going to benefit from it. It ain't something you do every now and then. It ain't something you do when you feel like it. It's something you put into your lifestyle and you practice it daily. Starting out with even at least just 5 minutes of your time. Don't tell me, well, if you can't stop yourself for 5 minutes, you ain't never going to know yourself. Why? You ain't got that time for yourself. Yourself ain't got time for you. Why? It's waiting for you. That's what his time is. For what God tell you, steal yourself. And what? To know that I am God. Give me all your attention. I'm just saying, that's what they say. That's y'all concept, that ain't mine. But I know that meditation meaning what? Sit still, give yourself up to your higher self, or whatever y'all call it. Okay, I ain't got a problem with it, but I got my philosophy about that. I understand it. I do it. So what you say really don't mean nothing to me. And you have what? At least 5 minutes of your time. And then once you get the routine, you can add on. But at least 5 minutes of your time. Just say 2 hours of shutting up. I just ask for 5 minutes to get started. You'll do the rest. Once you get started, the kid, on the bike, they pedaling, they looking back, they see you holding the bike, so they feel comfortable, they pedaling, they don't know that they doing the work, they just going. And once you let go, they done went on down the road, thinking you holding them up, and not knowing they doing it themselves. That's how you do it. And once they realize that, they look back, but you get them to be able to function on their own by showing them you can do this. Meditation the same way. It start out, it's gonna be a little rough, but boy, when you smooth it out, I got a joke for that, but I ain't got time right now. A Rudy Ray Moore joke. Moving on, I ain't going there. All right, right action. Ding, ding, ding. I'm closing out with this, and I see the clock. I'm gonna get halfway home. This is halfway through. How about that? Right action. That means, and understand this, daily performance of what? Self and service. If you're a God servant, you're gonna do what you do what daily, and at least once a day, do something for somebody else. Just because, just to show. That's a selfish servant. And guess what? He sees that. Just like he see your agenda that hidden, sneaking to see, he sees that too. Okay, just want to let you know. But when you do this on a daily basis and not expecting no reward, right there. Selfish means I'm giving. I'm a giver. I don't take. Nonsense, whatever. I don't take none of that, okay? But I always give. You are doing it for who? You ready? God. I keep telling you. I'm in his service now. Once I got the connection to him, I've been in his services ever since. Okay, I've been that guy ever since. You ain't got to do nothing to me. I told God, everything I need to know, you showed me. You ain't got to keep reaffirming who you are. I appreciate the blessing, though. I'm not going to start doing it. But I'm hooked, line, and single. I'm all in. I'm all in. Always keep God on your mind. And that, since everything in the universe is Ra, aka God, that means you're implementing what? Your universal consciousness. I call it being God conscious. Christians call it being prayed up. I don't know what y'all call it in Islam. But when you got Allah, God, Jehovah, first and always on your mind, the devil can't get to you. The devil is just your lower nature. That's what you keep misinterpreting. The devil ain't outside you. The devil ain't, I told you, Haru and Set, same person in the body from neck down. But when you keep God in your conscience, including God in everything you do, now what? You are doing service for who? Yourself. Big circle. What goes around comes around. If you do good deeds, you get rewarded while you're doing it to yourself. Bad deeds, you got to get punished while you're doing it to yourself. And that's the results of your bad action and misinterpretation of what right and wrong is. A lot of us know right from wrong. We do wrong thinking nobody knows. That's where we mess up at. And watch this. Now, as you help others, you need to remember charity begins where? At home. What fool will go out to everywhere and take everything and don't take care of home? I'm just saying, before you can help others, you should be helping yourself. Self-preservation is the first law of man. Okay, understand that. Charity starts with yourself at home. But watch this. Here, to seek balance, always put balance in everything you do. That's equanimity. That's my philosophy. And that's the first half of the lesson. I'll be back with part two. I see the clock. I got things to do. But in closing, right thinkers. Me, y'all, let it be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. And those who live in my yacht don't die.